Hi, my name's Jim Craig. I'm the producer at Planet of Mystery Productions. And recently somebody asked me about encoding video from Dome Masters to SciDome XD, which is a system I've worked with pretty extensively. So we're going to get right into it. There are a couple different ways that I do it. This way is going to show how to do it using Blender, which is a free piece of software you can get at blender.org. This video is going to operate under the assumption that you've never used Blender at all. So you download it, install it for your computer. It's available for Windows, Linux, Mac OS. It's available in 32 and 64-bit, although the newer versions are not available in 32-bit. They're no longer supporting that. So let's get right into it. So here we are at the basic window that starts up when you're using Blender. You actually don't need to use anything in here. We're going to go down to the bottom left here and come over here. You'll see it says Video Sequence Editor, so we're going to pop that right up there. And the first thing we're going to do, now that we've done that, is we're going to come over and we're going to do our render settings. Your output is going to be, for SciDome XD, it's going to be 2560 by 2560, 100%. We're going to do an output of that 30 frames per second. That is very important. I had a tendency to forget that, and my video and audio wouldn't sync up. Now, the next part is down here under Output. You're going to click on MPEG, because you're putting out an MPEG 2. And that's still not quite enough. You're going to go down to Encoding. Under Presets, select H.264. Then under Format, switch that to MPEG 2. Under Bitrate, we need to put in a good size bitrate, so 48,000. Under GOP size, and I'll tell you honestly, I really don't know what GOP size is, but I put in 100. Don't need to worry about your minimum bitrate, but your maximum needs to be 48,000. Your buffer needs to be set to its maximum, which is 2048, and packet size is 15. Make sure that's 15,150,000. Don't have to worry about audio, because your audio on SciDome is recorded separately as a WAV file, and that can be a stereo or 5:1 depending on how they set you up with that. Now we need to have something to render. It was this icon down here. You see there's three icons down here. It's this one, which lets you display up here at the top while inputting your video. So with your timeline all the way over, you're going to see your start at 1, and this will tell you which frame you're on. So it's your frame at 1, you shift A, add image. And you're going to go to a directory that has a directory. So let's Red Planet Rising. And I'm going to pick one, just a short one. 3 Minute Sky is one that I put together. You're going to want to select all of them. So hit Shift A. No, just A, sorry. You see here it says Add Image Strip. All of your images are in there, and now you can see it. And that's 5400, so you want to render all of that. And the 1, 2, 5, 4, actually 5, 3, 9, 9, make it 1 frame less because frame 1 counts. Actually, no, 5400. 5400. The next thing is to give yourself a file name and a directory, so come over to Output. You see here's temp, you don't want to keep it there. So that's, I'm just going to put it on the desktop. It's going to be, give it a name, test video, and I'm going to MPG, because it's just an MPEG, and accept. Now all you have to do is come up here and hit animation. You can also hit down, hold down Control and hit F12, and you'll see it rendering your frames. It's going to take a moment. You can see up here it's taking about ½ a second per frame. And when you're finished, and I am going to pause the video, don't need to record all of this, we'll see what the final output looks like. By the way, if you want to see what this looks like in the whole window, hold down Shift and press your home button. And that's the whole video, but of course it's not full size. And let's let this render, and we'll be back in just a moment to see what it looks like. Well, I stopped the rendering after after it rendered 30 seconds. You don't need the entire 3 minutes to see how this works. I'm going to fire up a window to play back the video so you can see that it did indeed play back properly. So here we go. And there's the video playing. You can see Orion in there, and if you look carefully, you can see Leo and Gemini, Taurus, the Pleiades over heading toward the right. So it does work, and it works very well. And it's going to look much better on your SciDome system than it does here on my little desktop computer. So there you have it. That is how to encode for SciDome XD using a piece of free software that you can get just by downloading it from blender.org. Keep watching for more tutorials, and please visit our website at www.planetofmystery.com. And good luck, and ad astra to the stars.